Hello and welcome to another episode of the Suckening of Isaac. Except today, it isn't. Today, it's the Suckening of Judas. I don't know what possessed me to choose Judas today. It could have been that sexy as hell Fez. I don't know. But today, I shall be Judas, which many who know me will recognise as a mistake, due to my inability to do anything that could be considered dodging. Judas is the antithesis of the character I actually find the easiest, which would be Maggie. He has low health, reasonable speed, but incredibly high damage, as opposed to Maggie's high health, low speed, and damned if I'm taking that. And I forgot what I was going to say now. And yeah, Judas is generally a glass cannon, by definition and by design. And I feel that causes me problems, because, well, as you'll see, this run won't last very long. And for good reason. Hop the Book of Belial. Haha. I love Judas's artwork, though. Artwork-wise, he's probably my favourite of them. I'm sorry, Kane, your little anklet is fantastic, but it's nothing compared to Judas's Fez. It's a fantastic Fez. I mean, look at that. Look at that Fez. Who doesn't love a Fez? Fezes are cool. Unless they, vote against Edward McMillan, in which case Fezes are evil. Which also fits. It's fantastic. I wish I had a bomb right now. Oh yeah, I might do. Can't remember if I was able to get to that bomb or not. Only one way to find out. And as always, I'm just going to ramble on generically, and I cannot. That's horrible, but there's poop I haven't shot. Shoot the poop. There's nothing in it, damn it. Oh well. And my generic rambles will continue and continue and continue and hopefully be entertaining. Hopefully as entertaining as the footage in the background, because then at least you can go off and do other things and listen to my dulcet tones, which is of course not the case. And if you haven't already muted the audio, I recommend you probably should. That may sound quite a bit negative, but I don't personally like the sound of my voice. I've received compliments about it, and they still amaze me to this day. Probably will forever. To each their own. If you do like my voice, good for you. That was terrible damage. Good for you. This is... Oh, God damn it, really? Yeah, if you like my voice, this is the channel for you. You're not going to hear it anywhere else. I hope. If you do hear it somewhere else, and it's not me, I'd like to know about it. Especially if someone's stealing my voice, of all things. Okay, shoot the fires that shoot me back first. Because they're the ones that cause problems when I forget about them. Shooting fire, shooting fire. Shooting fire is one of the most random things when first starting the Binding of Isaac. It's so counterintuitive that there might be stuff in there, because it's such a low chance that there usually isn't. See, all of this I got 1 penny. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. I'm going to fight the boss before looking for my item room, because I have Book of Belial, so whatever my item room has really doesn't matter that much. That's the magic of the Book of Belial. Whatever I'm against just gets flattened anyway. I mean, I have a much higher level of damage than I have any right to have at this point in the game. I mean, look how Monstro didn't last at all. That was just... And now I'm effectively Isaac. I can't take Guppy's paw. Cry. I love Guppy's paw. You've probably noticed how I've taken it in every video where I've been able to, and now I'm not able to. It's evil game taunting me with my favourite item, which really shouldn't be my favourite item because it damages me too much. Let's run safely even with Isaac. Come on. There you go. These guys only take 3 hits, so... And that's with Isaac. I don't know what they take with Judas. I don't care. They die quickly enough. It's not like Judas is a low damage character where they can take 3 extra hits. A total of 6. Quick maths there. Ooh, safety cap. If I was Kane, that would be fantastic. But I'm not. I think it should have been the other way around, really. Because, I mean, between the Luckfoot and the Book of Belial. Because, I don't know. It's just... Kane seems like a better option for a representation of evil than Judas, who, just sort of did as the law said. I'm going to take up his hairball because I like the look of it. You're not going to see very much apologies. You're not going to see very much use out of it. If you want to see someone who's very good at using Guppy's Paw effectively, go to twitch.tv/Mordos. I will include a link in the description. He's absolute wizard with Guppy's hairball. He discovered it the other day and automatically knew how to use it effectively and essentially cleared the game with just Guppy's hairball, which was fantastic to watch. And I recommend watching his stream just in case he finds it again. Now, rambling on about other people. Onto the Caves 1. This is, for a Judas run, this is absolutely fantastic for me. Oh god, I hate Curse of Darkness. For those who don't know, I have a horrible lack of the ability to remember where the heck I am. And so Curse of Darkness is a real disability for me compared to, say, an XL floor, which I quite like XL floors. The Mitre. That may hopefully extend the run a little bit. Probably not as much as I'd like, but a little bit, which is always good. Rather than run ending in a few more rooms. God, I hate this room. Now this room is designed to drive me mad, because there are things moving about, and shots being fired, and I can only keep track of one of those things, effectively. Come on, come on, come on. And now I'm also getting distracted by the hairball. I should not have picked that up, that's an extra thing to worry about. But, oh well, this series is about finding what I'm bad at and not being so bad at. Maggie's Faith. That could prove useful. I really hope that proves useful. Ooh, pills. I'm a pill taker, you may have noticed. Telepills! Into... oh, no, no, no! I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Telepills. I'm sorry! I'm going to go back in there and find out what the other pill is. It cost me another half a heart. Which, you know, seems a bit unfair, especially if it's going to be health down or something. It's just not worth the risk. Telepills, even if I know they're telepills, I'll generally take them for the chance of an I am error run. Unless I'm in, you know, Mom's Heart fight and I don't want to go to Satan. Which is not often. I quite like the Satan fight, actually. I love the Satan's artwork. You can see here why the biggest mistake of this episode so far has been taking Judas. You can see my attempt at dodging, and the fact that I won that was more luck than skill. However, luck's, you know, it's not a bad thing to have. I'm not sure why I left again. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. A bit of a brain fart, as they say. I wonder where that term originated, because, you know. But no, that's something else for another. That's something for another day. A soul heart, fantastic. So now it's going to bug me as to whether that's actually a soul heart, or that was supposed to be a regular heart. Oh, Maggie's Faith. I love Maggie's Faith. It's a fantastic little trinket. I wish these guys could blow each other up. That'd be fantastic. Save me so much time. I hate any enemy that fires impact shots. Because, ow. One, I get trapped on obstacles a lot. And two, I will regularly, for no apparent reason, forget how wide that shot can be. And the size of that explosion can really catch me off guard sometimes. Which you wouldn't, it really shouldn't for almost 300 hours in Isaac. But it still does. I don't know why, but it can be entertaining sometimes. More times it's just frustrating, and I'm going to kill that poop by accident, aren't I hate butt lickers. There we go, there we go. Another soul heart, cover up my eternal heart, that's fantastic. It's just occurred to me I haven't got a Curse of Darkness. Oh god, no, no, no. Whew. That, ladies and gentlemen, was luck and that was failure. Ow. Okay, my eternal heart now showing, it's lost. If an eternal heart is showing, I consider it lost. I don't take it into account. Yes, it's an extra hit I can take. but for all intents and purposes it is lost to me because it's another hit I will take, because I'll worry about not taking hits. I love it when they get caught in the doors, because it means I don't have to worry about them, and the less things to worry about in a room, the better. Oh god, that was so close, I almost got hit there. Sometimes I absolutely love when they just fire randomly at the walls, because it saves me having to worry about where they're going to land. And then they do that, I clear up extra space for me to bugger, not get hit. As I get hit. Oh! Okay, this video is abandoned. Right. At first, I was just going to abandon the run you just saw in a fit of rage quitting and pretend it never happened, but then I decided, no. This series is called The Suckening of Isaac. It revolves around the fact that I am not the best at Isaac, and covering up an embarrassing death like that defeats the entire point of the self-deprecating point. I just used point twice. I'm not thinking clearly. I'm still quite annoyed that I got hit. That I not only got hit but lost there. But show must go on, and it will. If you notice any issues going from that video to the other, that is the magic of Windows Movie Maker being stupid. Yes, I know there are better programs out there. I can't afford them. Oh, they're free. Yes, but I use Norton Internet Security, so no, they're viruses. And I've already paid for it, so, you know, mistake made. It's not so much mistake. The problem with Norton is it's very trigger happy. It assumes everything is a virus, which is really fantastic when something tries to give you a virus. But sometimes it can be quite annoying when you're trying to use legitimate programs. Especially legitimate programs you've paid for. Get away from that. So yeah, Harlequin Baby. Not a problem, Harlequin Baby. Quite a nice little follower. Oh god, no. This run's not going to last. Oh, maybe it will. I forgot a Book of Belial. Harlequin Baby, as you can see, shooting in the V, which not only helps with hitting enemies when I'm not doing too well at that, but also helps with crowd control, which is also quite useful. Cube of Meat. I wish I'd have anything other than a horseman right there. Anything lifted on this level? Yes. If it's not here, I'm gonna be very, very upset. It's there! Yay! And there's money. Actually, now I've got 17 coins, I might as well visit the shop as well, just to see if there's anything actually useful in there. There may be, you never know. I mean, I've had first floor candles before, and as much as I do love the Book of Belial, I love the candle more. The candle's hard to use, of course, and it's an extra thing to worry about, but it's generally something I pick up. It's just unfortunate it's not here. On the Fool. Ironic. That was an incredibly foolish purchase. But I'm going all out, so why not? So the Suckening of Isaac, not the professional playing of Isaac. If I was any good at this, I'd be in the boiler. Which I'm not, because A, I didn't know it existed until it started, and 2, because I'm not very good at Isaac. And I feel that's a valid reason for not being in a league of professional, well, I don't want to say professional Isaac players, of good Isaac players, some of the best, in my opinion. I mean, if you ever watched any of the boiler races, they're generally... These are people who know what they're on about when it comes to Isaac, as opposed to me, who is just sat behind the computer babbling random rubbish. I like this cookbook. Sure, why not, for the fun of it. Poo. See? For the fun of it, I've lost anything that could be considered willingness to do this run properly. This is now why the heck not run, as opposed to, right, I've got to get this done for the video. Now it's just, might as well have fun with it. If I die, I die. I've already got other bits of footage, so if this bit's short, this bit's short. Spiders, the bane of my existence. Oh, come on, that was just bad. That was just bad. That wasn't even apathy, that was just bad. Very bad. If this is under a certain amount of time, I'm going to try and do a third run, and hopefully do better with it. If not, sod it, I'll have enough to make a video which will demonstrate why it's called the Suckening of Isaac very, very spectacularly. And there's some people who seem to think I'm very lucky in Isaac, because sometimes I can get incredibly good runs. I mean, I've had, in the last 2-3 weeks, I've had 3 Sacred Hearts, which, you know, is very good luck. I've also had many runs like this, which is the definition of bad. Come on. Well, runs like the previous one, actually, more specifically. Pin should not pose any problems to anybody ever, unless I suppose it's your first time fighting him. Then I guess I can let you off the hook. XL floor. Lovely. Just what I wanted. Got him trapped. Come on. You didn't see that, but I just got a pop-up telling me a program that I'm not running is making my computer lag. I don't know what program lasers go pew pew could possibly be. I'm running an antivirus scan after this. Although I suspect I know what it is, because I've had similar problems before. Oh, hello, Lust. Nobody likes you, Lust. Nobody likes you. You could kind of be cute if it weren't for the STDs, but then you'd just be Isaac and not Lust. Well, Isaac dressed up. Pink. I don't like pink. Unless there's a reason for something to be pink, I don't think it should be pink. That's just me blabbering about the fact I don't like the colour pink very much. Which is ironic. I get the irony. I don't need that. Again, I apologise for the cough. There seems to be one going around. Right, these guys are, as always, no concern. The fact you can actually run into them, as long as they don't spawn an enemy while you're there, and they won't harm you, which I think is interesting. I can't see why that should be the case, but it is. So I think it's those guys. It should be noted that nothing I ever say on this should ever be taken as anything other than random rubbish, and should never be construed as advice or gameplay tips. Because if you take it as advice or gameplay tips, you're going to have a bad time. If you can have a bad time with Isaac. I don't think I ever have. So actually, you know, the idea of having a bad time may not be a genuine one, so yeah. You'll have a less than optimal time. That doesn't sound as good. Oh well. Another room full of these guys? Not a problem. Oh, I hate those guys. Anything that looks like a flying ball sack is, generally speaking, not going to be a pleasant thing to fight. As a rule of thumb, that is generally true. In my experience, I've never found anything that looks like a flying ball sack which has been an entertaining fight. Ever. Like, if you have, feel free to say so in the comments below, or to the side, or above, or wherever the hell YouTube puts them, because YouTube is not exactly known for maintaining the same layout for long periods of time. So the description, it may be below. Why should I say the description below when there's every possibility it'll be above the video next time? Or it will be on a different video because YouTube's edgy and weird. It just gets me that they always change it. Don't get me wrong, change isn't always bad. Sometimes the changes are for the better. Sometimes I just gripe because I'm used to older layouts. And you know, that's fine. And I'm perfectly willing to accept new layouts and try and learn to work around them. But some of them, on the other hand, are ridiculous. Although I'm aware my opinion on the matter carries no weight whatsoever. I don't pretend it does. That's why I don't actually bother griping. No one cares. The bomb bag. As it helpfully says, gives bombs. This is the door. How do I miss the door? Okay, so I'm on Caves Excel with 1 heart, for all intents and purposes, against Head of Swordsman. This fight is not going to last long. It's almost up to the 10 minutes I want it to be to make a minimum size video. So if I just need to survive for another 45 seconds. Can I do it? I don't know, I've only ever beaten the Headless Horseman once. And that sounds like a joke. It isn't. It isn't. I've only ever beaten the Headless Horseman once, and it looks like twice. It's fantastic. The second time I ever beat the Horseman, I do it without being hit. I'm going to take the pony, and I'm going to do this. Because, A, I hate Gertie with a passion. Everyone should always hate Gertie with a passion. She was the first boss I encountered that I struggled with a lot. And the pony glitch is fun. Essentially what I'm doing is I've used the pony's active ability, which allows you to charge in a set direction with invincibility. Only, as you noticed, I'm not charging anywhere. Like this. Why didn't I charge anywhere? Well, I get to abuse the invincibility frame. And come on, something useful. The halo. While not perfect, I mean, a Sacred Heart would have been amazing. I'm now going to pick up my Book of Ballad again, because I like the damage. And the pony makes me go too fast. I am not Sonic the Hedgehog. I have a maximum speed. It's about base speed, which is a problem, but I don't cheat engine, so I can't practice at higher speeds. Omnom cannot into cheat engine. Boom, that room's cleared. Oh, bomb bag, thank you. Bomb bag putting in work. Oh god, speaking of bombs, bomb flies. And this is where crowd control from the Harlequin baby came in helpful, because I would not have hit any of those otherwise. Thank you very much, Harlequin baby. We salute you. Ah! I knew I'd get hit somewhere. Yeah, I was always going to get hit in this room. It's just so much to think about, and my memory isn't that good. I haven't got the mental processing power to cope with that. And it all goes down in the handbasket. I hope it's a nice handbasket, I hope there are fruits and flowers, and I hope it enjoys the journey, but that's just me rambling randomly once more. You may have noticed random rambling is the majority of the video, and it's because these are done entirely live and with no form of scripting whatsoever. I literally open Isaac, open OBS and start talking. Then I remember to start recording and I feel like a prat for about half an hour. And then I start recording again, and then I realise I'm talking utter rubbish. It's a fantastic system, and it is yet to fail me. It works well for me. It works very well, in fact. I'm probably going to have to start thinking about what I'm saying at some point, but it is not to this point. Well, I'm missing can't be missing an item room. Oh yeah, there's that bit there. It's got to be down here then. There we go. Taking bets on what's in there. Something useful, I hope. Blood of the Martyr. Nice. A very nice item. Taking over my halo. My halo is now a crown of thorns, and my damage, as you can see, is now nice and high, which is fantastic. I prefer the halo as an item because it looks nicer and it gives the extra HP. The Blood of the Martyr is also a fantastic item to find. It's not the perfect item. Right now I would really, really love Polly, but that said, I would always really, really love Polly. It is one of my favourite items. It's one of everybody's favourite items. Especially when you start consistently getting to Isaac and the Blue Baby. I'm sorry, spoiler, there was Isaac and the Blue Baby as enemies. If you haven't got that far yet, what the hell? Wrath of the Lamb has been out for long enough. Because the Labyrinth again. Whoa! And everyone loves Polly. And when you get to those fights, a single really damaging attack is much more useful than lots and lots of little ones which just get you shot back in the face hole. Ow, my face. Speaking of my face hole, ow. Come on. See, here we go, Harlequin baby hitting enemies that I otherwise wouldn't. It's fantastic. It's very useful. It's not perfect. I mean, I generally still have to aim, but a rule of thumb, anything which means it's easier to hit enemies is generally a good thing. Homing tears, generally good, although they're generally better items, so they're worth re-rolling, usually. Which is interesting, because Spoonburn is quite, at least in my experience, a rare item. Holy water, at least it's passive, I might as well. I highly doubt holy water will be putting in work. But I've been wrong before. In fact, most of the things I've ever said on this stream, this channel even, have been either incorrect or just utter rubbish, with no evidence to back it up. So, who knows? Holy water could... Ooh, bloody penny. Bloody penny, bloody penny, bloody penny. Love it. Now if I had, like, 6 arcades, I might win. Don't know what I'd win, you know. I might win, I don't know, the lottery. That'd be fantastic. Could actually get a better microphone. That'd be fantastic. 2 of spades. Cool, not bad. Double my keys. Always got to me. Always trying to remember which one's which. I end up trying to remember you. No, oh wow. Holy water helping. I end up remembering it like clubs was bombs because you beat people over the head with clubs and people blow each other up with bombs. And it occurred to me that that's a really, really stupid way of remembering it, of all the possible ways. And then it occurred to me actually you can beat the crap out of someone with a spade as well, so that just sort of failed. And I thought, you can unlock secrets with spades, and then I remembered that you could probably break a door down with a club. There's no easy way of remembering it in my experience. I'm also, if anyone here has a nice way of remembering it other than just learn it, you're proud. I'd like to hear it, because that's something that's genuinely caused me issue. Save myself time. Full card. Actually being useful. Oh, judgy, please. Boom. Come on, judgy. Be a cheap judgy. Be a cheap one. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Don't cost more than 8 coins. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on, judgy. I've had judges who paid out an HP up in a single penny. Oh, that's useless. If I get more coins, I'm blowing you up later. There's a heart. There. No, if I take it, it's just going to catch me. Oh, double headless horseman. Lovely. This is exactly the room I wanted. Kappa Z. When Frank Z and Kappa are not sarcastic enough for you. Kappa Z. Exactly the room I wanted, naturally. Now, this is the point where I wish I still had my Harlequin baby. For those who don't know, I should not have hit the fire there. I hate these masks. I can't concentrate on where they are and where the hearts are and where the hearts are firing. There we go. Harlequin baby's back. And it's back to Ghost Baby. It's a side effect of the holy water. It's a really annoying side effect of the holy water. But that's just the way the story goes. We live with it. I get hit enough to have justified. Holy water's justified itself, I think. This is probably not Ghost Baby. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just talking out of my bum, which is not a pleasant thought at all for anybody concerned. Oh. Oh well. Have a penny. Judgy, give me something useful. Bastard. I don't care that you're homeless. Well, actually, yes, I do. I do care, but, you know, you stole all my money. You promised me cash in exchange for goods and not delivered the goods. A fair trading act. I feel I should be allowed to get my money back, or at least as much of it as I can. Repossess what little you have, in the case of blowing your face up. Which also slightly increases the chance for a devil deal. I got 2 bombs back, I suppose it's worth it. Not much, and I'm not going to take a devil deal if one does show up. Oh, God, that's quite good. I killed 2 of the masks without killing their hearts. I love it when that happens. Yeah, I know which heart you are. There we go. Aha, that's fantastic. I'm going to come in here because I know heart. Super Troll Bomb. Okay, that cost me half a heart and got me half a soul heart. That was a waste of time. on, and there we go, it's dead. At last. Ooh. 1 + 1 3. Fantastic. Going along this way. I'm hoping something comes up across this way. Well, other than these. No, not those. That's not what I meant. I meant something useful. I got my boss room, at least, I guess. Which, in this case, it's always going to be this, wasn't it? This is going to take hours. Ow. That was dumb damage. It's going to take days. Hours, days. It's going to take centuries. Maybe not centuries. Okay. Ow. Oh yeah, I forgot the poison touch. It's not going to help me, but, you know. I have no way of hitting him from behind. I'm down to half a heart. This fight will be the death of me. If this one isn't, the mom's leg fight will be. For those who know what I'm like with that, or have seen any of my previous videos, I am notoriously bad at mom's leg. Mom's cankle is a thing of horror for me. Oh yeah, oh hello, welcome back. Harlequin. I'm certainly with half a heart I couldn't do it. There was some HP up. There were some red hearts, but oh my! That was it. That was close. That was too close. That had hit me. That is BS in my favour. I suppose. Praise RN Jesus. Random number Jesus has come through for me. Mr. Squeezy, always useful. It's effectively a damage up. It certainly increases the sexy. I mean, look at those eyes. Yeah, I'm going to try and get the red chest. I'm probably going to regret it, but... Ooh, soul heart. Nice. I'm going to try and pick up some red hearts, because I am insanely low. Ignoring the fact I have a maximum of 3 on what is effectively depth 2. That's just terrible. I'm not going to get very far. I'm certainly... I keep saying certainly on things I'm not certain of. I am highly likely to die in the womb. Because Mick's not good at dodging with... Ow. Some of the more annoying enemies there. Plus low speed. Well, not low speed, but not high speed. Plus... a heart damage rather than half a heart, and I'm gonna have a bad time. I say that again, I'm gonna have a frustrating time. What did I leave in here? Let's just go for it. HP up, of course. The meat, the rotten meat. Okay. I'm not gonna complain about an HP up at this point. It's not gonna last for very long, but I don't care. I have actually enjoyed this run a lot more than I thought I would. I generally don't enjoy Judas runs as much as I would any other kind of run. I'm aware my Book of Belial's not charged. Come on. Pop out, quickly. Big poo. Poo of pigs. Stop spawning these guys. These guys I actually have to dodge. That hit me, yeah. At least I poisoned her. She deserved it. That did miss. Come on. She's taking damage, but you can generally see how bad I am at this fight. And why I prefer not doing it. You can say that you don't want to do Mom's heart fight, Mom's leg fight all you like. You kind of have to. Yes, got it. Ooh, stem cells. Nice. We're now to 5 hearts, where I should have much more than that, but... it's not the end of the world. It's maybe much more survivable. I may even get to Mom's heart, which is maybe undue optimism, but you know, it's undue optimism. I'm willing to try. Yeah, I've got a key. I don't care enough to do it that way. There you go. Right now, I would love just to not die really at this point. It's been an interesting run to say the least. I think I'm gonna leave Judas behind for a bit. Maybe do a cane run or... oh god, no! Not you! Not Miss Bitchalot, no! The ugliest pile of intestines I've seen since your mother. I'm assuming with a name like Gertie, Gertie is female. I have no confirmation of this. I do not wish to check. If you do, if checking the gender of a pile of intestines is indeed your thing, you're welcome to it. Keep me out of it. Haha, extra bomb. I am one of those people who firmly believes that if I don't want to do something, I won't do something. The Oath. I'll go on, even if I do beat the heart, I'm not going to Isaac, so I don't actually need the Polaroid. So blow that up because I'm not taking the extra. I don't need the damage. I don't need the coins either for that point, but that's a flaw in my logic that I don't care enough about to change. Certainly not getting edited out. Actually, looking at the clock, I don't have time to edit anything out. You're getting the entire unedited ramble, as always. Come to think of it. Oh no, game! Why you do this? Game, I thought you loved me. What did I do to you except beat you? That's probably it. It's a fair rule. If something beats you, it's gonna be. If you beat something, it's gonna be mean to you. If it's a dog or a game, never beat dogs. That's horrible. Evil. Evil. If you beat dogs, get the hell off my stream. I like dogs. I have a pair of rescue puppies. I say rescue puppies. They're 3 years old, but because of the way they were treated, mentally, they're puppies. Which can make them a bit of a handful, but it's worth it. So be nice to your pets, ladies and gentlemen. Be nice to your pets. If you take nothing else away from this stream, it's be nice to your pets. As you probably know, I'm British, and we're well known for treating our animals with equal, and in some cases higher, rights than we treat our people. But people can take care of themselves, animals can't. It's not in the same way people can. I mean, I suppose you get gorillas working in banks, but, you know, they can't all be executives. I mean, there aren't enough banks in the world for every gorilla to become a board member. I'd love if there were. I'd love it if there were. It'd be fantastic, especially for gorillas, and you know, they'd probably get better service in some of them. I'm not naming names, but I switched to Lloyd's TSB for a reason. Really, I've never had this as a boss fight before. What the hell? I was not aware this could be a boss fight. You learn something new every day, and today I learned something new on record. Oh God, no. Okay, it's just a slightly larger version of them before, how they were before. The Book of Belial was not needed. I'm down to 2 hearts. Come on, the box. Contrary to popular opinion, the box is not. Read not. Bomb's key, useless. And the fool. The box is not a speed down. People seem to think it is. I don't know why. I have seen no evidence that it is. And that's... I've taken it every time just to see it, and I've never seen any difference. Can't think why it would be a speed down, except, you know, cardboard boxes aren't that heavy. And Isaac's carries heavier things. It's like saying the Book of Belial would be a more logical slowdown because it's a book. Walking around carrying a book, but no. Devastating attack, high attack power, always pleasant. Unless you're the enemy, in which case it isn't. I feel like an enemy in Boshi. I think why am I shooting going just spraying everywhere with bullets and then going shooting bullets everywhere and generally being a douche. Which I think is a fair statement for enemies in Boshi. If you've played the game, I tried the game. You will never see me play the game because I can't play the game. I gave up. I'm not ashamed to admit that. If you are watching this and you are the Boshi, congratulations. You are a better gamer than I. Or at the very least you're a better platformer than I am. I don't have any excuses. I mean, there are some people who are bad at platformers for a reason. Total Biscuit, for example, he's bad at platformers. He's dyspraxic. He has a reason. He has a good reason. I just My mind just doesn't cope well with platformers. It goes, oh, I need to jump to here. Right. I'm gonna fall short. Why, brain? Why? I don't know or care. Jump, fall short, die, repeat. I don't literally talk to my brain. That would be stupid. That's obviously a personification. And there's some weird Twilight Zone thing going on. Personification of brains. And on to the Mom's Heart fight. Yeah, I know. And before anyone tells me, you know, oh, don't use your spacebar item straight in there, you'll get hit. I know. I just don't care. Please note the difference. My attack's not bad. It's not fantastic either, but yeah. You'll die in a hole, Monstro. No one likes you. That's not true, I quite like Monstro. I think Monstro's cute. So I just invalidated my own point. I think Monstro is cute. Not in, you know, taking home cute, but certainly I'll tell him he's cute level of cute. Monstro, you may now be very dead, but you were cute. At one point. And you know, had all your teeth. I'm generally having very little trouble with Mom's Heart fight. I'm probably about to, because I'm down to 1 heart, and she's about to start shooting bombs at me. And dodging bombs is awesome. Oh! It wasn't even Mom's Heart that killed me. It was the little exploding bloodfly. Which is not its real name, I'm aware. But that was one of my most successful Judas runs ever. It's much more successful than the previous run, as you saw. And as always, thank you very much for watching. There are new episodes of the Suckening of Isaac every Monday and Friday. On Wednesdays we have Whatever Wednesday, where I play whatever I want, including sometimes Isaac, if I want to play Isaac. Asking will not help. And as always, there will be news on Sunday. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will include all the relevant links on in the description. Please find me on Twitter and Facebook if you feel like it. If you don't, you're missing out. That's simple as that. And third time's the charm. Thank you very much for watching. Just a quick notification, I am aware the screen is blank. I've also included in the description a link to a highlight on Twitch TV from Zero Game Plan, who used 99 poison bombs to try and kill the blue baby. It's fantastic in every sense of the word. You need to go watch this. This is what happens when Isaac is done right. So right.